soothing sounds of vendor calls, and rowdy fans are set to fill the Friday night air as we get ready to bring you baseball action here on the 2K Sports Network. Glad to have you with us, folks. I am Jeannie Zalasko at the big desk with Steve Fizion. Coming up, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Atlanta Braves. Randy Johnson will be the Arizona starter in this one, with a meager average, just over 3 strikeouts per 9 innings. Tom Glavine will also be on the mound for Atlanta.
Jeannie, his 20-win seasons may be behind him along with his 90-mile-an-hour fastball, but Tom Glavine, he has endeared himself to Mets fans with his Hall of Fame caliber control and devastating changeup. Add in his great fielding and pickup move, and you have one tough competitor. You better get to Glavine early today.
Thanks, Steve. Time for the call by John Miller and Joe Morgan. Hi, guys.
It was once the Olympic Stadium, but now it's all about baseball. We're at Turner Field, Atlanta, and we welcome you to another edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. One strike to count. Tom Glavine swinging a drive, deep left center. He's trying for second. One bouncing into the wall. And he's in there at second with nobody out. Here's a look now at the batting order for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He is sitting in that 6th spot.
Better watch the runner on second, John. He's got the speed, so if he gets a pretty good jump, he might take off.
First pitch to him. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike one. Tom Glavine ready to work. He throws, and he hits the ball foul. A throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Hit to the ground towards second. Johnson, and his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
He does his job here. Gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
The man on third with 1 out. First pitch on the way. That's a foul ball. One strike to count. That swung on and grounded up the middle. Escobar. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
He put the ball on the ground to short and got the runner home.
Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike. He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Kotze puts it away, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we go to the last of the first. The Diamondbacks lead 1-0. The big unit, Randy Johnson, is going to be doing the pitching. He was a 4-game winner last year, flaunting an ERA at just above 1.60.
Well, Randy Johnson holds everything in his hand, and that's the way it is every time he steps on the mound. You know, when he goes out there, your team has a great chance to win the ball game. And when you're the manager, there's nothing you like better than to hand the ball over to a guy like Randy Johnson every 4th or 5th day. When he's on, he's lights out.
He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Burnt. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Base is empty with 1 out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch to hit. Good fastball with great velocity.
He throws. Takes one off the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he looked at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. He's swinging the ball, hit pretty well down the right field line, into the corner. This one comes back off the wall, and he's going to try and stretch it into a double.
When you get on with 1 out, you're looking for that extra base hit to drive you home from first base.
A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. Grounded down the first base line. Jackson to second. Oh, man, a collision.
He's able to get the lead guy at second, but they just didn't have much of a chance for the 3-6-3.
Teixeira has blossomed into one of the most feared sluggers in all of big league ball. 2 outs, a man on first. Now the pitch from big, tall Randy Johnson.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Teixeira sees the count run even. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 the count. Randy Johnson hit to the ground over to shortstop. Burke. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left out. After 1, the Diamondbacks lead it 1-0. The 5-6-7 hitters coming up next.
Great location with the cutter. If you keep it there, you can get everybody out.
One strike to count. Tom Glavine. Swing, and oh, it's off the pitcher. Glavine. And his throw gets him. 1 away. But a quick recovery that time, and he gets the out. A real determined play. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch to him. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Teixeira. And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
I like the nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
Snyder is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. The pitch. This one is hit way up there, and it'll stay on the infield. McCann puts it away for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down this happening. On now to the last half of the second. The D-backs have the lead 1-0. The 5-6-7 spots due up. First pitch, swing and a high drive. This ball is really clobbered way back there. Off the wall on a hop. And he'll stop at second with a double.
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
No outs, runner at second. First pitch, here it comes. And this is hit way up there. It'll stay in the infield. Snyder puts this one away. Kotze steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. 1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second. There's a ground ball. 0-1 the count. Randy Johnson swung on and grounded towards the hole. Reynolds throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Dion ready to step in now. Two outs and a runner on second. He deals. A check swing, but they're going to look to see if he did not go around. And ruled a swing by the umpire, so a strike will be added on the count. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. Hudson dives. He's got it. And the throw's in time at first, and oh, man, what a play. Hit in the air to center field. Kotze is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. Hit to the ground, up the middle. Glavin. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Upton will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. And he lays off the pitch outside and low for ball 1.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Tom Glavin to the plate. This is swung on and hit on the ground. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. Dion has a look, but can't quite get there. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. That inning didn't last long. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Diamondbacks lead 1-0. They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next. Hit in the dirt. He delivers. Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Upton comes on to make the catch for the out.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch from big, tall Randy Johnson. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Oh, what a play!
Here's some action on the replay. 2K Sports top play.
Burns with a fabulous play. A sensational play in the outfield.
Well, it looks like this ball's running away from him too, John, but he says not so fast, and he makes a nice super diving catch.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. And that's off the plate away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Reynolds throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're through 3 innings now. Arizona is leading 1-0. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. First pitch to him. Hit in the air to left center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. So with nobody out, he's aboard at second base after the double. Braun will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Now they've got a lead here, John, but it's still a fairly close ball game. Let's see with all that speed at second base if they're willing to put the pressure on by trying to
swing and a roller towards the hole. High bar. Over to first for out number 1. Jackson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, runner at second. Tom Glavine ready to hit on the ground. He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. One strike to count. Tom Glavine.
One of the problems with the curveball is if you do not get enough rotation on it, it will not break sharply and it'll hang.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Glavine with a 2-1 count. A fly ball. Kotze is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Runner on second. 2 down. First pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Dion makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Diamondbacks get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. On down to the last of the 4th. The Diamondbacks lead it 1-0. The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots in the orders coming up next. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1. He kicks, he throws. The 0-1 pitch is a slider in for a called strike. Fastball, and that's in there for a called 3rd strike, and that is out number 1.
Oh, this is Nolan Ryan's specialty. Fastball up and away. 5,000 times people struck out on it.
Shamrock, he's a switch hitter, batting right-handed. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner to left. And it's through. That's a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Jeff Francoeur digs in. This past season, he finished up hitting .292. He has a career batting average of .280. Runner at first, 1 down. First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Randy Johnson fires. He started to go around in that one, but it's in there. Quickly, it's 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
McCann will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 down, a runner at first. There's a swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line and right. And out of here. A home run. 2 runs on 1 swing of the bat.
Well, he challenged him with a get-it-in fastball that time, and he knocks this thing right out of the ballpark.
Yeah, that's when he got it in all right. He got it into the bleachers. Kotze will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss low, not high.
A ball and no strikes, and Johnson delivers. There's a swing and a liner towards first, and that goes through a base hit. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second. In there at second ahead of the play.
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
The pitch. Swung on and lined to right field. That looks like a base hit.
John, there's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just got to bear down and get somebody out.
Runners at first and third, 2 down. Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Hudson throws to first in time for out number 3. The Braves strike for 2 runs here and take the lead. 5th inning upcoming here at Turner Field. Atlanta leading the score 2-1. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Breaking ball swung at and missed. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Ibar. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball toward the second baseman. Johnson. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That was a nice put out there, John. And he gets the easy force at first base.
Burke comes up to the plate now. Last year he hit 6 homers with a career slugging percentage under 400. He throws. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Makes its way through for a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career. And he does it again here.
Runner on first, 2 outs. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. Tom Glavine to the plate.
You got to lay off that high inside fastball. I know he wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Johnson throws to first, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Braves on top 2-1. Top of the lineup coming up next. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He deals. There's a swing and a ground ball. The pitch. This one is hit way up there, and it'll stay on the infield. Snyder makes the catch. Escobar will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. Slider's in there. No ball to the strike. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball for a called strike.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Here's one popped foul. Snyder is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Ibar, he's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. 2 outs, nobody on. That one goes foul. This one's lined softly toward the gap in left center. Burke makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. We've played 5 full. Atlanta leads it 2-1. And for the benefit of those of you just tuning in, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan. Swinging a soft liner to the right side. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting.
Burns will bat now. A double his last time up. Runner at first, nobody out. On the way. Good pitch. He's late on that one. It's 0-1. 1 strike to count. Tom Glavine.
Let's see what he wants to do now. No balls, 2 strikes. A lot of different ways he can go here.
Swing and a miss. A mighty cut, but he came up empty. Eric Burns has struck out.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Braun will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. Ibar over to second for 1 and 2. A double play. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Braves lead it 2-1. The heart of the order coming up next. A check swing, but they're appealing it. No swing there. They thought they had him, and I thought they had him. The first base umpire says, no way, no. Ground ball to short. Burke. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
1 out, none on. He delivers. First pitch, a slider in there, 0-1.
Here's a good example of why simply making contact with a pitch isn't good enough. If you're not a good low ball hitter, you need to lay off that pitch.
0-1 the count. Randy Johnson fired. And, whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. That should be a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. McCann will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th. With 1 out, there's a runner at first. First pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Braun puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Kotze will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
First pitch, here it comes. Sliders in there. No ball to the strike. Had to throw over to first, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Keeps it down that time for a strike, and it's 0-2.
There's two quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
And he delivers. Lays off this one up and in for a ball, 1-2.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
One and two the count. Randy Johnson, here's his pitch.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss low, not high.
He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Laced foul to the right side. He's ready. Here's the 2. There's a swing and a ground ball. Jackson throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit and one man left on. On to the 7th inning we go. Atlanta leads it 2-1. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Francoeur is right there to bring that one in.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it, and the result is an easy fly to right.
Nobody on base with one out. And that's hit pretty well down the line and left. Dion has to back up a bit, but he makes the catch.
The outfield was shifted left, and that's precisely where he hit it. They had him read all the way.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit on the ground. One strike to count. Tom Glavine lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Dion has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. It's time for the 7th inning stretch here in Atlanta. The Braves are out in front, 2-1. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming. Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Burke. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Glavine will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. He delivers. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts this one away. Johnson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Base is empty, 2 down here. That's taken for a strike.
Man, sometimes that four-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
The 0-1 pitch is a splitter in for a called strike. There's a ground ball. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Reynolds. He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the strike zone. One strike to count. Tom Glavine. Here's a swing, and look out, it's off the pitcher, and it bounds away. And they'll have to hold on to it as it will go as an infield single. Glavine has really had an unfortunate day, and this is just something that you never expect, and you hope that it never happens to anybody, and hopefully this is not serious.
And you know, John, these things do happen, and all you can really do is prepare yourself to play. You can't control the injuries or anything else that happens on the field.
One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Hit to the ground, up the middle. That one gets through, and for a base hit. Escobar, he makes it in there easily, no play.
Good job there, John, to take that fastball and send it up the middle of center field.
One out, man on first. With one out, there's a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Kotze is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch.
John, it would look like an ordinary F8 in the scorebook, but he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there. He was right on that pitch. Here we go, John. A lot of speed at first base. Let's see how they deal with him to keep him from stealing the base.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He's trying to steal second. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. Safe at third.
Well, John, they get a man on here with 2 outs. Now a double in the gap might just tie this ball game.
Upton is having a very fine game. 3 hits and 4 at-bats already.
It's been that kind of a day for him, John, as he's proven to be a tough out today.
And 3 hit days don't come around very often. This is a huge moment here, Joe.
Sure is.
2 men on, 2 men out. The pitch. Line shot into center field. Kotze makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits and 2 left. Here come the Braves in the home half of the 8th. The Braves lead 2-1. Qualls, he'll be coming into the game to take over the mound duties. He was a 6-game winner last season. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1. And it goes foul. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now here's Chad's 1-2 offering. He lays off that sinker. Now it's 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. One away.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Base is empty. 1 out. Downs is going to become the new pitcher in the game. He was a 4-game winner last year. 1 out, none on. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. He kicks, he throws. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Upton comes on to make the catch for the out.
They had him played perfectly that time, and the right fielder is able to make this play without much problem.
2 outs, nobody on. He throws. He starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
I think that pitch got there a lot quicker than he expected it to.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. Burns makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down quietly. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Braves on top 2-1. The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up. First pitch, here it comes. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. He's trying for second as this one hops off the wall. He pulls into second with a stand-up double. Jackson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Runner at second with nobody out.
John, this guy doesn't have the wheels to try to steal third base right here. They just got to hope for some timely hitting.
He throws. Soriano can't get himself into position to make the play. Here's the next offering from Rafael. He bunts the ball. Soriano puts this one away. And 2. A double play.
This is exactly what you want to do in this situation. They're on the ball in a hurry. They turn the sacrifice attempt into a bases-clearing double play.
Now we find out how this big moment is going to play out. This is perhaps the game itself about to be decided.
You're right, John. Let's see what happens.
2 outs, nobody on. And it's fouled off. Ground ball to second. Johnson. And on to first for out number 3. And this ball game is over. The Atlanta Braves come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Jeannie Zelasco and the gang are standing by for Hardball Central.
Thanks, fellas. And now we turn to our Hardball Central postgame presentation of the Chevy player of the game. And Steve, it came down to the performance on the mound, didn't it?
Well, there's no question that the old veteran left-hander has still got it, judging by his performance on the mound. I mean, Tom Glavine just schooled these hitters today. He showed his fastball inside, but got him out of the way. He was outstanding.
And Steve, I guess it's the time again, huh? Tonight's game is in the books, and so is this presentation of Hardball Central and Major League Baseball here at 2K Sports. We hope you'll join us next time, and until then, I am Jeannie Zelasco for Steve Fiziak and our entire 2K Sports crew. Thank you so much for being with us, and good night.